As a man, it is your responsibility, it is your job to teach a woman how to treat you. If you don't teach a woman how to treat you well, most likely she will treat you as if you are trash. But if you do a good job of teaching a woman to treat you like a king, most likely she will end up adoring you. She will end up putting you on a pedestal. She will end up worshiping the ground which you walk on. So many of you men are used to treating women like celebrities, treating women as if they are your idols, and you wonder why they treat you as if you're nobody. The higher you put a woman, the lower she puts you. This is one thing you must know. So from the onset, you must make it obvious to a girl that she has to treat you like a king. Else, she will not be worth being with you. Now, how do you do this? The first one is you must believe that as the man, you are the prize. Because obviously, as men, we are the prize. For women to accept us, for women to want to be with us, we have to put in the work for many years, if not decades, to become attractive men. You have to work hard as a man to have money. You have to work hard as a man to look good. You have to work hard as a man to sound smart, to be intelligent. Because these are the kind of men that women want. If you're not a man who is financially stable, if you're not a man who is looking good, women will not want you. It takes us years as men to struggle, to hustle, to become attractive men that women can look at. Because the truth is, if you're not a man who is financially stable, if you're not a man who is attractive, women will not even look at you, talk more of wanting to date you or marry you. So it takes us years to build ourselves into the kind of men that women want. So therefore, when you consider all this work that we have to put in just for women to accept us, just for women to be with us, it obviously makes us the prize. And when women are with us, they expect us to do virtually everything for them. They expect us to spend on them, provide for them, protect them, advise them, be their shoulder to cry on. Women come with a whole lot of expectation. So when you look at all these things, as a man, you are bringing more value to a woman's life than a woman is bringing to yours. Therefore, that makes you the prize. If you don't have this mentality that you are the prize, no woman can ever treat you like you are the prize. No woman can ever treat you like you are a king. You must have this mentality from the onset that you are the prize. When you have this mentality shift, that is the only time you can begin to have that self-worth, that inner confidence in you. That, see, this girl has to treat me like a king, else I'm walking away from her. But when you believe that you are a second priority to a woman, that you are second to a woman, that woman can never treat you well because she'll see through you that you don't even have that confidence of a guy that wants to be treated like a king. It's not about telling a woman, oh, you have to treat me like a king. No. Do you exude such confidence? That a woman will see, I know that I have to treat this guy like a king, else he's going to leave me. You must, from the onset, make it obvious to a woman that you are the prize. And you can only achieve this by the way you carry yourself, by the way you talk about yourself, by the way you basically present yourself to a woman. Because the woman will see you and look at you and observe you and know if you are worthy of being treated like a king. First of all, you have to carry yourself like a king before you expect anyone to treat you like a king. The second one is learn not to be excited by women. So many of you guys are used to simping for women. So many of you guys are used to making women look like celebrities, making women look like angels. You adore women, you simp for women, you put women on pedestal. You're always trying everything possible to make a woman to be impressed by you. You're always seeking for a woman's validation at all times. You're always trying your best to make a woman happy at all times, forgetting your own happiness. When you are always doing this, that girl can never see you as somebody to be treated like a king. A king doesn't care about seeking for anybody's validation. Talk more of a woman, and you are there seeking for a woman's validation and also expecting her to treat you well. Women can never treat you well as long as you are trying your best to seek for their validation, as long as you're always trying your best to make them happy at your own detriment. From the onset, prioritize your own happiness. If you must make that woman happy, if you must impress her, that woman should first of all be making you happy and first of all be also impressing you. It should never be one-sided. If she's making you happy, you make her happy. But if a woman doesn't care about your happiness and you're always struggling, you're always trying your best to make her happy, that shows that you're not a man who is worthy of being treated like a king. And these women know this, and they'll treat you very badly because you've made it obvious to them that you're not worthy of being treated like a king. The third thing you have to do to make women treat you like a king is you must set clear boundaries. Boundaries is the easiest way to keep women in check, to make them not to misbehave around you. From the onset, tell these women how you want them to be treating you. Tell these women the things you want and the things you don't want. If you're the kind of guy who doesn't want your girl to be hanging out with certain type of females, you tell her from the onset, see, babe, if you are going to be with me, you're not going to be with this kind of friends, or this kind of friends I'm seeing you with. You're not going to be with them. If you want to date me, you're not going to come on social media and post nasty photos of yourself. If you are going to be with me, you must be calling me every night. You must set your boundaries. Your boundaries might be different from my own boundaries. The things I want my woman to do might be very different from the things you want your own woman to do. So you must, from the onset, tell the woman the things you want. Be it absurd, be it over-demanding, simply tell her what you want. If she can give you those things that you want, she will tell you. If she can't give it to you, she will also tell you. It's now left for you to decide where and where you can make compromises, or where two of you can, see where you can make up for in certain ways. But the most important thing is set your boundaries. Make it obvious to these women the things you want and the things you don't want from them, as long as they're going to be with you. Once you make your boundaries from the onset, once you set your boundaries from the onset, it will make these girls, it will make it easy for them to treat you well, because from the onset, they already know the things you can tolerate and the things you cannot tolerate from them, which always makes them to be at their best behaviors. The fourth one is you must stay focused on your purpose. As a man, for these women to keep treating you like a king, you must be a man on a mission. You must be in that constant cycle of self-improvement. You must be a man who is constantly elevating himself, his finances, his intellect, his contacts. He must be on that journey of self-growth, a journey of self-growth and obsession with self-improvement. Because if you don't keep elevating and your woman catches up with you, most likely she's not going to treat you like a king again. Because for a woman to treat you like a king, she must look up to you. And a woman cannot look up to you if she's better than you, or if she's on the same level with you. Don't forget, women are hypergamous by nature. They always want to be with men who are much better than them. You must keep elevating. You must be a man on a mission. You must keep grinding on your purpose. You must keep making more money, becoming more attractive, becoming more smarter, becoming more intelligent, becoming a better man in all ramifications. That is what will keep that woman to be treating you like a king. That is what will keep her attracted to you. That is what will keep her hooked to you. You must keep becoming better and better and better, and she will always want to hang around you, because women love to be with men who are constantly elevating. Women don't want to leave a guy who is doing well for another guy. No, they will always want to be with that guy who is doing well, because they know that this guy is already securing a better future for her. So you must be on your purpose. You must focus on your purpose. You must keep getting better as a man. The fifth one is you must get her to invest in you. If you really want a woman to keep treating you like a king, that woman must know that she has a lot to lose if she leaves you. The easiest way to make women to remain with you for as long as possible is to make them to invest as much as possible into you. Make her spend money on you. Make her do stuff for you. Make her to invest her emotions, her time, her money into dating you, into you. When a woman has made all these commitments, it becomes more difficult for her to leave you. It also becomes more difficult for her to misbehave around you, because she knows that if she misbehaves and ends up losing you, she has a lot to lose. Unlike when a woman has never done anything for you. If she leaves you tomorrow, she has nothing to lose. So you must make this woman to always invest in you. Women respect or value where their investment is. So if a woman has made a lot of investment in you, she will value you. And when a woman values you, she will treat you much better than ever before. The next one is you must reward her for good behavior. If a woman is being good to you, being a good girl, being nice to you, doing a lot of stuff for you, you must keep rewarding her. When you reward a woman for good behavior, she becomes encouraged to behave even better. That is one thing you must know as a guy. If a woman is doing good things for you, she's always cooking for you, she's always, massaging you, she's always advising you, she's basically the perfect girlfriend. She's always been doing nice stuff for you. Keep rewarding her. Probably you spend on her, you buy for her nice stuff, you take her on vacation. A woman being at her best behavior is only time you should spend money on her. If a woman is misbehaving and you're spending money on her, she'll see you as a fool. She can never respect you. She'll never value you. She'll take you for granted. So you must only reward her when she's at her best behavior, when she's behaving well. And when she messes up, you call her out and tell her to her face that, babe, you've messed up. I should not try this again. If you scold a woman for behaving badly and you reward her for behaving in a very good way, she will end up learning that if I behave well, this guy will always be nice to me. But if I behave badly, this guy will be very harsh to me. In her mind, in her subconscious mind, she will become more addicted to behaving well around you, because she knows that if she behaves well, you are going to reward her very well. So this is one thing you must know about women. These are the 6 easy ways to make women treat you like a king.